My dear friends and all my dear viewers, today in this video tutorial I welcome you all. Friends, this video tutorial I have prepared only for you. In this video tutorial I am going to elaborate elements of drama. In order to understand drama or understanding drama, there are certain elements that those elements are very significant in order to understanding drama, one of the major branch of literature. So in this video tutorial I am going to elaborate those elements of drama. You might be knowing Aristotelian elements of drama. Here in this video tutorial I am going to throw light upon those elements of drama. So let us see.
Friends, in this video tutorial we are going to see first basic definitions of drama, 2 or 3 definitions of drama, and then we will move one by one towards the elements of drama such as plot, theme, characters, dialogues, setting, performance, music, language, and visual elements. Now, the definitions of drama. The first definition of drama is: it is the act of portraying a story in front of an audience. It involves the characters and events of the story being brought to life on a stage by actors and their interactions through its events. Now, these interactions and events are verbal and non-verbal. Now, second, it is a composition in verse of prose presenting a story in pantomime or dialogue. It is a mode of fictional representation through dialogue and performance. And then third, drama is one of the literary genres which is an imitation of some action. It is also a type of a play written for theatre, television, radio, and film. Friends, drama can be defined as a dramatic work that has actors present on stage. Now, we see here drama can be defined as a dramatic work that actors present on stage. So, stage and dramatic work, then story, stage performance, actors and actresses, verbal and non-verbal interactions, and then audio visual effects. These are also very significant elements because a story is dramatized, which means the characters and events in the story are brought to life through a stage performance. So stage performance is a significant element that is performed by actors who play roles of the characters in the story and act through its events, taking the story forwards. In enacting the roles, actors portray the characters' emotions and personalities. The story progresses through verbal and non-verbal interactions, between the characters, and the presentation is suitably supplemented by audio visual effects. Then, character. Here, through the characters involved, the story has a message to give. It forms the central theme of the play, around which the plot is built. While some consider music and visuals as separate elements, others prefer to club them under staging, which can be regarded as an independent element of drama. then lighting, sound effect, then costumes, makeup, and gestures, then body language given to actors and characters, the stage setup, and the props used can together be considered as symbols that are elements of drama. Then, the structure. The structure of the story comprises the way in which it is dramatized. How well the actors play their roles and the story's framework constitute the structure of drama. Then another, direction. It is an essential constituent of a play. A well directed story is more effective. Stagecraft. It defines how the play is presented to the audiences. The use and organization of stage properties and the overall setting of a play are a part of stagecraft, which is a key element of drama. Then symbols. Symbols are often used to give hints of the future events in the story. They complement the other elements of a scene and make it more effective. The use of contrasts adds to the dramatic element of a play. It could be in the form of contrasting colors, contrasting backdrops, an interval of silence followed by that of activity and noise, or a change in the pace of the story. Then here are the Aristotelian elements of drama. The 6 Aristotelian elements of drama are plot, character, thought, diction, spectacle, and song. So friends, now we are going to start the first element, that is plot. The order of events. Now here, the sequence of events is must occurring in a play makes its plot. Essentially, the plot is the story that the play narrates. The entertainment value of a play depends largely on the sequence of events in the story. The connection between the events and the characters in them form an integral part of the plot. What are the characters do, how they interact, the course of their lives as narrated by the story, and what happens to them in the end constitutes the plot. Their actions and their interactions also help a lot. A struggle between two individuals, the relation between them, a struggle with self, a dilemma, or any form of conflict of character, one character with himself or another character in the play, goes into forming the story's plot. The story unfolds through a series of incidents that share a cause and effect relationship. There should be a chain, a sequence. Generally, a story begins with exposing the past or background of the main and other characters. So, background of the characters or the past of the characters and the point of conflict, then proceeds to giving the central theme or climax. Then come the consequences of the climax, and the play ends with a conclusion. So this is how the first element ends. Now the second element, theme. So here the theme of a play refers to its central idea. It can either be clearly stated through dialogue or action. Dialogue and action. There are some dialogues which directly reflect the themes And there are some actions of the characters. They also state direct theme, and sometimes it depends upon the readers or the audiences to find out the theme which is indirectly expressed. And most of the time, the central theme of the drama is reflected in its title itself, or it can be inferred after watching the entire performance. The theme is the philosophy that forms the base of the story or moral lesson that the characters learn. It is the message. Theme is the message that the play gives to the audience. For example, the theme of a play could be of how greed leads to one's destroyal, or how the wrong use of authority ultimately results in the end of power. The theme of a play could be blind love. It can be of any topic, or a blind love, or the strength of selfless love and sacrifices, or true friendship. So, like love, friendship, greed, that we find sacrifice and self-destruction, true friendship. These can be the themes. For example, the play Romeo and Juliet is based on a brutal and overpowering romantic love between Romeo and Juliet that focuses them to go to extremes, finally leading them to self-destruction. And now we are moving towards third element of a drama. Now here, third element is characters, the delineation of characters. Here, the characters that form a part of the story are interwoven with the plot of the drama. So they are the part of the story. Each character in a play has a personality of its own and a set of principles and beliefs. They are categorized into major and minor, round and flat, protagonist and antagonist types of characters, or you can call it as positive and negative characters also. Actors in the play have the responsibility of bringing the characters to life. The main character in the play who the audience identifies with is the protagonist. He or she represents the theme of the play. Central character remains a responsible element to represent the theme of the play. The character that the protagonist conflicts with is the antagonist or villain. Always protagonists have conflicts with antagonists. While some characters play an active role throughout the story, some are only meant to take the story forward, and some others appear only in certain parts of the story and may or may not have a significant role in it. So their proportion of role is defined by the dramatist. Sometimes these characters are of help in making the audiences focus on the play's theme or main characters. The way in which the characters are portrayed and developed is known as the characterization. Now we are moving towards next element, and that is dialogues. Now, the story of a play is taken forward by means of dialogues and narration. The story is narrated to the audiences through the interaction between the play's characters. So interaction is also significant, which is in the form of dialogues. The contents of the dialogues and the quality of their delivery have a major role to play in the impact that the play has on the audiences. It is through the dialogue between characters that the story can be understood. They are important in revealing the personalities of the characters. The word used, the accent, the tone, pattern of speech, accent, tone, pattern of speech, pauses, even the pauses in speech say a lot about the character and help reveal not just his personality but also his social status or family background as given by the play. Then last, monologues. Monologues and soliloquies that are speeches given to oneself or the other characters help put forward points that would have been difficult to express through dialogues. From Romeo and Juliet, in which Juliet tells Romeo of the insignificance of names or to be or not to be, it is a soliloquy from Hamlet, are some of the greatest lines in literature. Then the next element of drama, that is setting. The time and place where the story is set is one of its important parts. The period or time in which the incidents in the play take place influence the characters in their appearance and personalities. The time setting may affect the central theme of the play. So it may affect the theme of the play, the issues raised, the conflict, and the interactions between the characters. The historical and social context of the play is also defined by the time and place where it is set. The time period and the location in which the story is set affect the play's staging, costumes and makeup, the backgrounds and the furniture used, even the whole background and all visuals, colors and kind of lighting and the sound are among the important elements of a play that dictate how the story is translated into a stage performance. So costumes and makeup are very helpful. Then we are moving towards the next two elements simultaneously, and these are performance and music. Sixth element is performance and seventh element is music. So first we see performance. It is another important element of drama, as the impact that a story has on the audiences is largely affected by the performances of the characters. So performance directly impact on audiences. When a written play is transformed into a stage performance, the actors cast for different roles. The way they portray the characters assigned to them and the way their performances are directed are some important factors that determine the play's impact. Whether an actor's appearance suits the role he is playing and how well he portrays the character's personality are determinants or are the determinants of how well the play would be taken by the audiences. So the actor's appearance, it has an inertia to the impact on characters' lives on all audiences or spectators. Different actors may play the same role in different renditions. So different actors, different renditions. A particular actor or actress in a certain role may be more or less accepted and appreciated than another actor in the same role. So lead roles. As different actors are cast for different roles, their roles are more or less appreciated depending on their performances. The stage performances of play's characters, especially those in lead roles, directly affect the success and popularity of a play. Now, music. This element includes the use of sounds and rhythm in dialogues as well as music compositions that are used in the plays. The background score, the songs, sound effects used should complement the situation and the characters in it. Then the right kind of sound effects or music or lyrics, if placed at the right points in the story, act as a great supplement to the high and low points in the play. The music and the lyrics should go well in the play's theme. If the scenes are accompanied by pieces of music, they become more effective on the audiences, as well as the pieces of music also try to persuade the audiences. They try to maintain emotional balance between audience and actors. And then language, this one is the last element of drama, that is language. Now the word choices made by the playwright and the diction which is used by him and the enunciation of the actors of the language makes effect. The dialogues are the enunciation, the dialogues are the lines that the characters speak and often represent their feelings and emotions. So dialogue reflects feelings and emotions, and they try to attach, they try to persuade. The dialogues most of the time persuades spectators. They try to maintain balance between audiences and other elements of stagecraft. Language and dialogues delivered by the characters move the plot and action along, provides exposition and defines the distinct characters. Each playwright can create their own specific style in relationship to language choices they use in establishing character and dialogue. So each dramatist has his or her own specific style of using diction, in using statements. Monologues and soliloquies help speeches that incorporate information difficult to be extracted through dialogues. Example, to be or not to be, a soliloquy from Hamlet. So friends, this were the elements of drama according to the Aristotle's opinion that all we have gone through, and I hope this will be very helpful. This tutorial would be very helpful for you to understand proper understanding of drama.
Thus, so friends, I hope this video tutorial will be very helpful for all of you in order to getting proper comprehension of one of the major literary branch of drama, understanding drama. So I hope this video tutorial will help you a lot to understand all the elements and all the proper structure of drama. We will meet in next video tutorial on another topic of interest.